If you want the exclusive, you want the tall boy, because he's going to bring you the exclusive.
Well, I'm running for mayor because I think Atlanta is at a crossroads. I think people are desperate to have a mayor who will lead us into equitable and sustainable growth as we triple the size of our city under extremely fast times and difficult conditions. The work that I've done at City Hall and the work that I've done in the social justice community, getting the Beltline started, passing civil rights legislation, working on code enforcement, I think is a constellation of skills and experience that make me unique in this field and make me somebody that can hit the ground running and be a mayor for all people in Atlanta. Well, first of all, people who've been here long enough, you can remember my prior service. I was out and about in the community the whole time. I had staff that, were at every single MPU meeting, every single neighborhood meeting in my district when I was a district rep. So that we, if I couldn't be there, we had somebody there that was tracking that. I'm not a particularly elitist kind of person. I do ride a bike. I am out in the community. I don't have any intention of changing my behavior in that regard just because I'm mayor. That might be a little, unseemly for some folks that may think, well, why is the mayor walking here? Or why is the mayor riding a bike today? But to me, that's how I live my life, and I'm not going to change that. Unless there's some really compelling, very compelling and urgent safety reasons that would require me to do so. But at the end of the day, I don't think that the mayor is better than anybody else, right? I think the mayor is one citizen who's been asked to lead and to make things happen for people. And so the more I can listen to what people have to say, the more I can deliver on what it is I need to do. And I'll give you a real clear example of that. I got involved with the Beltline because a young man sent his master's thesis to my office and said, hey, would you have a look at my idea? I think it's a good way to grow the city. Happened to be very timely. My neighborhood that I represented in District 6 was undergoing rapid gentrification at the time. So gentrification is not just, new to this time, right? And I brought him in and he showed me the plan and I said, that answers a whole lot of problems that I can see us having now and into the future. And I got engaged to make that project happen. It didn't come from me, it came from him. What I have learned in my years of public service is that I kind of keep my mouth shut and my ears open. People will supply the solutions to where we need to go as a city. I just have to be there to hear it and use the power of the office to find resources, to make connections, to create partnerships, and sometimes just kind of push something over the goal line. And so fundamentally, that's what I think my role is, and it necessitates me being available. If I'm not available, I'm not going to know. And I think that the thing that has frustrated people so much in recent years is that they don't feel like City Hall is accessible. Selling the Turner Field property, selling Fort McPherson, and people have been planning for decades about how to incorporate that property as green space and housing into a community. Selling underground, without community input and disrupting a whole, community of artists and downtown residents is the wrong way to go, right? If we listen to people about what they want to see in a community, then we should be able to facilitate helping that happen. And if the city owns the property, all the better, right? Is to not just have the mayor say, here, take this property and go, make some economic use of it, but here, take this property, make economic use of it, but build it in this way because this is what we need here. So again, I feel like the job of the mayor is to listen and to make things happen, not to have to think of all the good ideas themselves.
Think big, think tall boy.
Tall boy.